Hey everyone, I'm Rob and welcome to the test drive. Today, I am driving the 2017 BMW X3 xDrive28i. Now the xDrive28i is basically a long way of saying that this is the all-wheel drive turbocharged 4-cylinder model of the BMW X3. We're going to start with the exterior design of this X3. Now this generation has been around for several years and it's actually due for an upgrade coming into 2018. So this is basically the end of the current generation of the BMW X3. It is going to receive a facelift and it's going to look more like the X1 in my opinion. So BMW did a very good job of designing this car and really making it look like the baby brother to the X5. I mean, the X5 has been that just mean, aggressive SUV for such a long time, ever since it came out, and the X3 fits in really nicely. You know, it looks like a smaller and, you know, slightly less expensive X5, and that's really what it's meant to be. It's meant to be, you know, for somebody who maybe wants to buy an X5 but doesn't want to spend the money, doesn't need all the space. You know, the X3 is a very good buy in that space. The X3 looks like an SUV, and a lot of the new SUVs that are coming out, you know, in the luxury brands are looking more like crossovers or even like hatchbacks, and it's just, personally to me, I don't like that. I want it to look like an SUV. I think that there are enough crossovers and hatchbacks out there. You know, that space is just inundated, and you know, BMW has stayed true to the SUV you know, build, and you know, kept the X3 from looking like a lot of these other cars. So I do like that it's different. I like that it's an SUV, and I like that it's a baby X5. Now, getting to the interior of the X3, this is a really comfortable interior, and the one that I'm driving, it's not Napa leather or anything like that. It's just the standard leather that you get in the X3, standard steering wheel, and it feels good. You know, it's a very comfortable car. In terms of space, there's a lot of it. I mean, there's plenty of space for me to sit behind myself. This is a very big open cabin for an SUV this size, and you have a lot of head clearance as well. I mean, I'm 6 feet tall and my head's not anywhere near the roof of this car, and you know, the panoramic sunroof helps with that a little bit as well. But this is a very spacious vehicle for its class. It really is. I'm very pleased with how much space there is in here. The trunk also has enough space for whatever you would need to put back there: golf clubs, suitcases. Now, getting to the performance of this X3 xDrive28i, there are 3 different engines that you can get under the hood of the X3. There is the turbocharged 4-cylinder gasoline engine. There's also a turbocharged 6-cylinder gasoline engine, and then there is a turbo diesel 4-cylinder that you can also get in the X3. The one that I am driving is the 28i, which is the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. And in this car, it puts out 240 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. It's also rated at 21 miles per gallon in the city, 28 on the highway, for a combined total of 24 miles per gallon. So the numbers that you get in terms of miles per gallon, along with the performance, is very good in this segment. I mean, this is a powerful, small SUV, and I love the fact that you can get a diesel option, and I really love the fact that you can get a 6-cylinder. That is rare in this class. If you look at Mercedes, if you look at Audi, you probably will not be able to get a 6-cylinder in this class. So it's really nice that you can do that with BMW, and BMW is sticking with that in terms of giving you the option, not forcing you to get a 4-cylinder if that's not what you want. Another great thing that every BMW has now is the different distinct driving modes. And while this car does perform very nicely in comfort, when you put it into sport, it is a completely different car. I mean, it's just so nice to see that every BMW, regardless, I mean, every BMW that I've driven, and I've driven quite a few of them lately, all of them feel amazing in sport mode, and it is a completely different car. It's a different suspension, it's a different shifting pattern. Everything becomes so aggressive when you do that, and it's awesome to see. Now, the X3 that I'm driving is a little bit short on technology. It doesn't have all of the features that you can get in an X3. It doesn't have a lot of the safety features from a, blind spot monitoring and lane departure and that type of thing. However, those are options that you can get in the X3. But even the one that I'm driving, I'm not unhappy with the technology that's in it. So, you have the standard screen. It doesn't have navigation, but it does have the backup camera. I also love that it has the forward camera, which is really nice when you're pulling up to something. You can see exactly where you are. It has all the parking sensors that you'd expect in this car. Overall, it's a fine base system to have in this car. I really don't have a problem with it at all. It functions very well. Now, this X3 also has the auto start-stop feature, which can be turned on or off. I think it's pretty cool when you pull up to a red light and your car shuts off to save gas. So the biggest question to me with the BMW X3 is it really worth the price? See, here's the thing. The one that I'm driving today is the 4-cylinder. It doesn't have a navigation system, and it's $50,000 MSRP. So if you add the 6-cylinder and the navigation system and some of the other driver assist technologies, you're looking at almost $60,000 for a BMW X3, which is getting into X5 territory. And that's a hefty price tag to pay for a small SUV. So it's a big question. Is the BMW X3 really worth the price? Because for $40,000, you can get into a very well-equipped Lincoln MKC, or you have Cadillacs and some other really nice vehicles that are significantly less than this and offer the same or more for the price. So you're definitely paying for the brand for sure, but you also are paying for a very well-built vehicle that is going to last a very long time, and you do have engine choices that you wouldn't have in vehicles this size. But again, is it really worth that price? That's gonna be, I guess, for you to decide. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video of the 2017 BMW X3. Please feel free to like and comment on this video. If you'd like, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram at the xDrive28i. Thanks again. Talk to you soon.